أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Al-Baqarah, the longest and most profound surah of the Quran, introduces us to three distinct groups of people. First, Al-Munafiqoon, the guided ones. Those who embody faith, prayer, charity and certainty in the hereafter. Second, Al-Kafirun, the disbelievers. Those who reject truth and guidance despite having clear signs. And third, Al-Munafiqoon, the hypocrites. Those who outwardly claim faith but conceal disbelief in their hearts. In the previous session, we explored the characteristics of true believers and disbelievers. Now, we turn to one of the most dangerous spiritual diseases, hypocrisy. Unlike outright disbelief, hypocrisy is hidden and insidious, corrupting the soul from within. Allah exposes the reality of the hypocrites in the next set of verses from Surah Al-Baqarah. And among the people are some who say, "We believe in Allah and the last day, but they are not believers." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:8. They try to deceive Allah and those who believe, but they deceive not except themselves, and they do not perceive it. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:9.
According to Maulana Muhammad Ali, hypocrisy is the most dangerous spiritual condition because it creates an internal contradiction. A hypocrite is torn between belief and disbelief, causing moral instability and self-deception.
In Arabic, the word for hypocrite, munafiq, comes from the root nifaq, which refers to a tunnel or a hidden passage. This reflects the double life of a hypocrite, projecting righteousness while hiding disbelief. Modern psychology aligns with the Quranic description of hypocrisy as an internal disease. Cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort of holding contradictory beliefs, creates emotional stress and moral confusion. Hypocrisy is essentially a state of cognitive dissonance. When a person claims faith but internally rejects it, they experience moral and psychological stress. This leads to emotional instability, anxiety, and even depression. Could the psychological turmoil faced by modern societies stem from moral contradictions within the human mind?
The Quran often refers to the heart as the center of understanding and perception. They have hearts with which they do not understand, and they have eyes with which they do not see, and they have ears with which they do not hear. They are like cattle. Rather, they are more astray. Surah Al-Araf 7:179. But why the heart? Modern neuroscience has provided a stunning insight. Research by Dr. J. Andrew Armour and others revealed that the heart contains over 40,000 neurons, essentially forming a mini-brain. The heart sends more signals to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. Emotional states like fear, love, and peace are processed by the heart before the brain. Could this be why Allah refers to the heart, not just the brain, as the center of faith and understanding?
When an organ in the body is not used for a long time, it becomes vestigial, losing its function. Similarly, the spiritual faculties of the heart and soul deteriorate when truth is rejected. Just as muscles atrophy when not used, the spiritual heart becomes hard and blind when faith is abandoned.
A manufacturer provides a manual to guide users on how to operate a machine. The Quran is the divine user manual for human beings. Allah created us and gave us the Quran as a guide to live a healthy spiritual and moral life. When we follow the teachings of the Quran, we function correctly, just like a machine follows its manual. When we ignore the guidance, our spiritual and moral state deteriorates, just like a machine breaks down when misused. The Quran is not just a book of laws, it is the ultimate blueprint for human success and harmony.
Hypocrisy is not a new phenomenon. It existed in every era of human history. In the early days of Islam, hypocrites like Abdullah ibn Ubay pretended loyalty to the Prophet but secretly conspired against him. They would weaken the Muslim ranks in battle, spread rumors, and create division within the community. The pattern of hypocrisy continues today in political and social life, where leaders and influencers project virtue while pursuing self-interest and corruption. How do we guard ourselves against this disease of the heart? 1. Sincere faith. Align inner belief with outward actions. 2. Regular reflection. Engage with the Quran and strengthen moral integrity. 3. Avoid self-deception. Be honest about doubts and seek knowledge to address them. 4. Pray for guidance. Ask Allah to keep our hearts firm on the truth. May Allah open our hearts to guidance, protect us from the diseases of disbelief and hypocrisy, and grant us the strength to walk the path of truth and righteousness. Ameen. If you found this commentary valuable, subscribe for more insightful reflections on the Quran's time wisdom. Don't forget to like and comment. Let's spread the light of truth together. Please share it with others and spread the light of divine guidance.